Can you like help me?
Always choose friends that align with your goal and vision. I'm so sorry what I want to say, but I as a person, I cannot attract somebody that doesn't align. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, the only people I attract are people that have a connection to me some type of way.
Hey guys, welcome to Situation Room. And remember, this is our first episode. And oh my goodness, I have a lot of guests today. Amazing guests, beautiful, and goodness, I don't even know what to say, but then they're so amazing. Well, I'm not gonna say everything or like they'll talk for themselves anyways, but then make sure you hit the subscription button, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and so you can be notified every time we bring a new content. Thank you so much. Okay, so back to my amazing guests. Please welcome with me. I have 3 amazing guests with me here. Welcome. So
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'm excited to be here. Actually,
okay, I'm Adimdi, and I'm Adimdi.
I'm Jane.
okay. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's so wonderful having you here. Okay, guys. Today's topic is amazing, very amazing. We're gonna be discussing. No, we're all girls. Oh my goodness, this is giving. No, but then today's topic is amazing. Or what we're gonna be discussing about is gonna be amazing. And then I have a few questions for them. You know, I like asking my guests questions. I like asking them questions. I just want to know their opinion about it. So I have a few questions for them. And so are you ready for my questions? Okay. One of my first questions. Okay, basically, let me just tell you how like my questions. Let me just summarize them to you. Like my question is basically about teenagers life. I think we're all teenagers, right? I don't know. Yeah, we are teenagers. So definitely, you can bring your experience, your life experience. They want to hear it. I want to hear it. So the questions, like I said, is about teenagers' life. So my first question: how do you define success? Like as a teenager in a teenage life, define success. You know, there's different success. Okay, is it professional? You know, I mean, like in a teenage life, how do you define success?
okay, success. As a teenager, I think you're successful when you're able to balance all spheres of your life: financial, spiritual, emotional, mental. When you're stable rather in every sphere, you can be termed as successful. That is, you're well-to-do financially, spiritually, you are in tune with God, mentally, you don't have any up there, and even physically and emotionally, you're doing good as well. You don't have heartbreak, they're not having breakfast. I think that should be termed a successful teenager. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I like to add to what she said. Yeah, when you are able to like cope with everything. Yeah, like when you are able to being able to balance your life. Yeah, sure. Even when you're having issues, you're able to cope with it. Okay, I said that's.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, success. Basically, success is talking about being prosperous, being able to attain our goals. Yes, so I feel like defining success as a teenager means when you are able to understand the word success, when you are able to understand what goals you need to achieve. So I feel like being a successful teenager should be able to, I think courage is even part of it. Courage, because if you say you have a goal you want to achieve and you are being what's the word now? Being shy about it or not too confident in yourself, you are obviously not going to achieve that goal. So being a successful teenager, you need a lot of features or attributes or characteristics, yes. So like I said now, being courageous and being sure, yes. Being sure, because if you are indecisive, nowhere to go.
Okay, so are you saying that maybe I'm like right now, I'm not academically so smart?
Okay.
So can I still say, and I'm courageous, or then I can balance my spiritual life, my emotional life, physically and everything, but then academically I'm not good upstairs. Can I still say I'm successful?
the truth is that not everybody is book smart.
Okay.
Not everybody is book smart. Everybody has their strengths, so to speak, and their weaknesses. So if you're able to identify those strengths and then take advantage of them, and maybe you're not so good academically, but you try, as long as you're striving, you're trying enough, you're putting in the work, I think, yes, you can be called a successful teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving to my next question. What do you think? Yeah, there are many challenges a teenager are facing. But then, what do you think is the biggest, or what are the biggest challenges or challenge a teenager, like every teenager should definitely face? Like once you are a teenager,
Self-esteem.
Yes.
I would say 90% or if possible 95% of teenagers have very low self-esteem. I'm a living example, of course. I remember that time when I was in secondary school, and I'm like, they would like give me an assignment to do, like, okay, come and give the presents. I'll be like, do you want to see my heart coming out of my chest? I'll be like, calm down, I'm not ready for that yet. So it's a normal thing because it's a phase. Yes, it is a phase that every teenager will surely pass. And of course, some of them, it actually like takes a very long time for them to overcome that phase, because most times they have like things from right hand side, from left hand side, even from their front and their back, that are trying to like reduce or make that self-esteem even more lower. You get? So I just feel like they need guidance and guidance basically. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say mental health in general. It's adding to what she said though, like being your mental health comprises of your self-esteem, definitely. Can also say distraction. Once you're distracted with all this, being a teenager, there's a lot of things that can definitely distract you. So distraction.
So I would say, which comprises of everything that they have said, the main problem of a teenager should be lack of self-discovery. Most of us don't know who we are. We haven't gotten to the stage where we can say, okay, this is me, this is how I am, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. We haven't gotten to that point, and so it's easy for other people to come and sway us. And a distraction comes, and then you are moved to the left or to the right. Something just pulls your, maybe peer pressure, you're moved into smoking drugs or doing all sorts of things. So I think that is actually the major problem of every teenager, lack of self-discovery.
Okay. That's amazing. Yeah, that's true though. So what can you tell a pre-teenager, like someone that's probably gonna be I think 13 is when you become.
Yeah.
So someone that's probably gonna be 13 this or next year, or who must be a teenager, or someone that's already in his or her teenage life age and don't know what to do and has all these challenges. How do you tell the person to face it? How did you face yours? I don't know. Did you face yours? How did you? Can you just tell us, like, give us some tips on how to overcome them? Yeah.
Okay, I would say number one, don't be in a rush to grow. Don't be in a hurry. Embrace your teenage years. Embrace your childhood. Embrace your innocence. Bask in that. Don't be in a rush to be 21 or 22 or to start doing what adults are doing. That's number one. Number two, invest in yourself. Read books. Meet new people that will impact in your mindset. And yes, love yourself. Love yourself. You have to love yourself. Put you first. Be important to you. That's my contact.
Okay. Me, what I would just say is, do not be oppressed. See, oppression itself is like a human being on this one. It should just come to you. Yo, what up? I'm here, you get. I feel like, where oppression starts is from social media.
Yeah.
See,
TikTok.
I am this kind of person that, even if you want to oppress me, there's no way in this life that you want to oppress me. To be very honest, I'm actually being honest. You cannot oppress me this life, because I'm like, okay, you are still young, you have all these stuffs on you or with you or around you, and you still don't have sense. I'm like, okay, What exactly are you using it for? For show off, and at the end of the day, you go inside your house and still cry, and he will still command you to do stuff because you are still a teenager. So I feel like oppression should be something that should be afraid of you. So let oppression just die. It's
To be self-confident enough to
exactly.
oppress,
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Before I go into my next question, before I ask my next question, back to my viewers, please subscribe. I told you earlier, subscribe. So my next question. So my next question. What is the role like of a parent in a teenager's successful life? Teenager, like, what's the role of a parent? How do your parents play a role in your life? Being successful. You said, mentally. How did you put it? How do my parents play a role in it?
Role. I feel like that question should be roles.
Roles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roles, because as a parent, we have like. Sorry, did I just say we? No. As a parent has so many roles in a teenager's life, because one, a teenager is, you are a baby. It's a gradual process. The reason I say that they are like the best people to like help a teenager grow is because they've passed through that stage and they understand that stage. So I feel like they are the best people to like tell the teenager how to grow in that particular, because it's a phase. I will keep saying it's a phase because every teenage life is a phase. So like it's a phase that we have to pass through. Now a teenage life is scary. Yes, it is very, very scary, because there are a lot of things that, because we are growing and we understand things, because our brains, our minds are already like developing. So it's a scary phase because we have a lot of things to decide on. So I feel like the roles that parents should play are, number one, do not compare your child. Please do not do that. Because if you do that, it disturbs their mental health. Because if you should say, like me, I know that my mother has done that to me a lot. She'll be like, your mates, do they have two heads? Of course not, they don't have. And I am trying my best to try to be better than them, obviously. So I feel like that alone can destroy, or can what's the word now? Can destroy a teenager's mental health, because we think a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, we think a lot. And also, I feel like whatever parents are like passing through in their home, they should not let it affect their children, because that alone is something that is heavy. It's it's heavy and a very huge magnet. It's very heavy, and it leads them to places where they're not meant to be, like doing drugs, like following bad people and stuff like that. So basically, it's just to guide them and not speak negative things about them or in their life. That's
Well, a parent has a very vital role in teenagers' life. Like I feel giving your time, it's literally like you just like giving your time, literally. You open-minded to that child. He definitely is going to be the same too. So like you should dedicate your time to that child. Like you guys should should be very connected. Exactly. Like this thing happened to me, mommy, this thing happened to me in school today, or exactly mommy will be like, my child, this thing happened to me, work today. Like you guys should know how to connect.
That's something that's missing in African.
Yes.
Like, there's no relationship. Just mother, father, children.
Exactly. Like
just come back.
Once you're able to give your time, I think a little bit of issues in a teenage level will be reduced.
Yeah, true.
I think
Because you are able to like advise the person that, okay, you have passed through this stage. You're able to advise that I've gone through this stage that you are passing. Let me tell you how you are going to do this. Let me give you how you do this. Exactly. Because time. Just time.
most African parents are not willing to have any sort of relationship with their children. Let me just be your mother or your father, and you just be the children. Exactly. No communication. Some parents even try to speak to them, and they're not having it.
The flare up.
Some children are literally scared to even walk up to their parents to tell them anything at all. I think African parents raise their children up with fear instead of love.
Why do I feel that
I'm
it's
supposed to be
mostly
scared of you?
dad?
It's almost there's no
It's
it's
not
not just
Funny enough, it's not. I had a very
Actually-
good relationship with my dad.
Yes, actually.
Yes, I was more free. Sorry, I was more free with my dad. Yeah, and I could literally like come back from school and tell him that this is what happened today. This is what happened. But my mom, because my mom was a teacher, she taught in my school, so it was a lot. If I should do anything in school like this, she just be like, "Shoot this girl."
Your mom, you're reporting
Straight up, and my mom would be like, my mom would literally come to my class and be like, "Come here." I hear what I'm very serious. She would literally do that. I'm like, this woman. Wow. So that's just it. They build this, like she said, fear in us. I feel like it should not be there. It should not be there.
Okay. So what now? Moving to friendship, friends. Yeah, your friends also play a very vital role in your life, right? Roles, in fact, like you said, I should say roles.
Thank you.
Like, to what extent do your friends contribute to your success? Like, yeah, there's this you can't judge a book by cover. Or should I say that? No, your friends, whatever you wrote, because something like that determine who you become. Yeah, something like that. So, how do my friends? Yes. To what extent do my friends play a very vital role?
Well, friends. Hey, choosing the right friends.
I like that. Hey.
Yes, I have. It's meant to be there. So, I feel like, yes, I get the fact that you're not always with your parents all the time. You have to go to school as a teenager. You have to go to school and you mingle with your classmates and all. So choosing the right friends, it is very important. You cannot say that, okay, I'm the most brilliant student in my class and I'm rolling with the dullest person. Sorry, no offense. Dullest person in the class. How do I want to move? I will obviously be distracted because what I like is not what that person likes. I would like, of course, I love reading books, yeah. But the dull person will not like reading books because they don't find interest in that. They just
So
want
you say
they just
that I
sit
should
school
not
and
be
not
friends with them?
No, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should not be friends with them. I'm only saying you should be friends with people that will make impact in your life. That would give you that morale, that will boost you to like, okay, I'm having issues with this particular subject. Can you like help me? If you are saying you want to be friends with someone that doesn't even understand the subject that doesn't even know the subject you are doing in school, you cannot. You just go down to the level of this person. Now back to what you asked. You can be friends with a dull person by building the person up, not by doing what that person is doing. You can just like
you're strong enough to make sure the person doesn't pull you down as well.
Yes, because I in my secondary school, oh my god, lots of dull people in my class, and they are backbenchers.
Okay.
All of them are backbenchers, so you know them. You just come to class and it's just them making noise. They are noise makers. Oh my god, any small thing like this. Maji, what's up? No, I'm not saying you should not do that, but there are times there's a time for everything. You get. So, and there's something I actually did when I was in secondary school, my former school. There was this particular guy. He was not so good academically, and I noticed that this guy had like skills, like, very nice skills, and I'm like, this guy can add education to his skills. Get. I'll try to like be friends with the guy, and he was very open. He was like, yes, I want to. I'm actually struggling with my education and all that, and I was like, okay, no problem. So I just like told some other guys that were smart in the class, and I was like, okay, let's just help him. And guys, he's brilliant. I'm not saying he was not brilliant. He's more brilliant now. So I just feel like you should pick the right friends.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
Always choose friends that align with your goal and visions as a person.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say, but I have a person. I cannot attract somebody that doesn't align with. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like the only people I attract are people that have a connection to me some type of way. Like I don't know how to be friends with dull people.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's my person, because I don't know how to build somebody up. I don't know how to do that. So yeah, I always attract people that have something to impact in my life and that I can also impact. Yeah, so it has to be a two-way thing. If I cannot benefit anything from you as my friend, I see no reason why I should be friends with you.
Okay.
Actually, yes, like I literally don't even know how to explain it, but I can say that yes, friends have affected my life so much. Like literally, I'm not perfect though. I know I've mingled with people. I would say I was a little bit intelligent until I started mingling with people I was not meant to, and I think I went down a little bit because I'm still a teenager, of course. I'm still working on my success life, so. But still, yeah, friends will definitely determine who you are. I think that's the word you're trying to like.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So the type of friends who you roll with will say yes. It doesn't even matter whether you're actually part of them or not. Once they see like you're running with this bad people, they say yes, you're also a bad person. Exactly.
Yeah.
Once they see that you're running with good people, whether you're a good person or not, they say yes, you're a good person. So that's just
This friendship matter. I'm now even trying to think about the parents matter. You said that my parents, like I should have a very good relationship. I think you said that point, right? I should have a very good relationship with my parents. And then if I have this kind of parents that I don't have a very good relationship with them, they don't have my time. And I'm facing this challenge right now. And then I have a friend. He or she is not academically smart, and you are academically smart, or you guys are not having the same goals or anything, and you can talk to this person. But the people you have who have the same goal with you, academically smart, they're not this kind of people that you can talk to. Whenever you're around them, they definitely want to study, or then they're talking about their goals and everything. I'm not saying they shouldn't talk about their goals, but then I'm saying that you have a challenge, you have a problem, and you want to talk to a friend because you can't just face it on your own. Because you need to talk to someone, and your parents is outside of it, and you don't have a mentor. You are just on your own, and then you have that friend doesn't have the same goal, but he's someone you can talk to. He or she is someone you can talk to. What am I gonna do?
Your question just attacked me.
Okay.
You attacked me because that's me. You just explained right there. Okay. I feel like everybody in their life has a particular friend that does not actually move on the same pattern as they. You get. And I feel like to me it's a normal thing, yeah. Because definitely there will surely be one person that you can just go to and be like, I get this kind of issue where I face it. I have that friend, yeah. I have that friend. I can go to her anytime and be like, this is what I'm facing, this is what I'm facing. And then me, I'm not here. My friends call me a box, I'm in a box because I don't actually talk to people. I don't tell people my problems. Yeah. But this particular girl, I can just go to her and be like, guy, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. She'll just encourage me and tell me what to do. And she too, she'll also tell me what's going on in her life, you get. But I feel like it takes a lot of I will not say courage, it takes a lot of time. Because for you to be able to confide in that person, you have seen something in that person.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like I don't know. It's just life.
So we're not saying don't be friends with supposed dumb people.
Okay.
That's not what I said. That's not what we said. We're saying that be friends with people that can add at least one thing to your life. So even if it's just to be a listening ear and give you potent advice, that's the reason to have that friend in your life. But there are some friends that add absolutely nothing. Advice they cannot give, listen they cannot listen, study with you they can't study, pray with you they can't pray with you, they cannot do anything.
They can't actually. They can make jest of you.
That's bringing down your self-esteem. You shouldn't have such friends.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Now my next question is kind of tricky. Like a lot of people have thought about. I use myself to think about it. Will you go for education or skill? Education, going to school or then having school. Right now in I'll be frank with you. This is our society. There are people that they've graduated from school. They are graduates going I've seen a graduate. A man he said he finished school. This man speaks well, goodness. But then what is he doing? He's driving. I'm not saying driving is really bad, but then what's in keke? Please let me say it that way. Let's see. Keke. I'm not saying it's bad though, because no, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that as a graduate, there are a lot of graduates outside, but then there are a lot of people that are skilled that they didn't go to school. Even now, I will talk. Me, I will open my mouth.
Please stop. Please stop, because I was about to attack it, but just stop.
Open our book, Biko, no. Did you go to school? I'm pissed.
They said they went to school, guys. They went to school.
Did you not go to the same school?
He went to school, bro.
And right now, is it not the one that is ruining people that went to school?
Yeah, I would blame the country.
Okay.
I would blame the country 100%. Because I will not say there are not places for graduates to work in, but this country is just corrupt. And like my brother, I use my brother as an example. My brother is schooling in Foye. And we had this conversation whereby it was like, see, if I say I go drop out of this school because this thing, I've seen my future. Because how would you see someone that studied nursing, or let me never use nursing.
Please don't put my course.
Someone that studied engineering, and you just see the person. Once the person is teaching. I'm not saying teaching job is not good, but
School can spend so much time in school.
Engineering is a very, very wide course. It's a very wide occupation, and this country is just messed up. That's what I'll say. And if you look at it abroad, that's why you see that people are going abroad.
Yeah.
They are going through scholarships. That's because they know the worth
The
of
place value.
exactly. So I will blame it on this country, to be honest. I'll blame it on this country.
What you just said, I just thought about something. People that went to go and study political science. Bro, I pity you.
So back to the question, skill or education? I think from the incept of this whole thing, it has always been skill
Yes.
over education. The problem is these people now came up with an organized system called education that will teach you what you should know for free, but no, you're not paying for it. Do you understand? So it has always been skill over education. That's why as a person it's important to understand yourself, what you are good at, the things that your hands are just naturally fluent with. Like like me now, from the onset I've always been good with anything that involves my hands, craft, sewing. I can sew with needle and thread. Do you understand? So I think that would help you to understand what you want to study. So when you gain further education, you're building on your value. But some people just go to school, study anything, or what their parents force them to study.
Yes.
And then that's where we now start hearing skill or education. Do you understand?
Yeah, she said something earlier on. She said self-discovery. When self-discovery myself, I think with that, we able to answer that question. Do I want? Am I good at education? Am I good at skill? Like,
Even with skill, you need education.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, even when you say skill, you're educating yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then do you know that I just want to have friends. Everybody wants to go to school. Campus. Campus girl. I want to be I want to be mommy, I'm in school, yeah, I'm in school, but then what if I don't want to go to school? Oh yeah, my parents want me to go to school. Like, you must go to school. Oh yeah, leave my house, you are going to school. Like, how am I gonna balance this? Okay. I know what I want to do. You said self-discovery, right? I already discovered myself. I've already
Then
discovered.
go to school and study along that lines. Something that can aid.
But then school is not working for me.
Okay.
Early school now is not by force.
See, you leave school. You come back. You leave school.
No,
and-
it's not by force, for real. If you're already stable in that thing that you know you want to do.
No, because I need to ask that. You say you should go to school. Well, I'm okay. I would like to say this. I think for a parent to actually force their child to go to school, it means from the onset they've not had this particular relationship with their child or their children. Because if they had, they would know that okay, this is what my child wants, and okay, let me just give him or her a try. So now, a parent that does not have a good relationship with their child, obviously, of course, wants them to go to school because, like I said, they will surely compare their children. They will see one of their friend's child very, very successful. Like, see this my friend's daughter or son is very successful in school, is brilliant, this, is that. They will only see that side. They will not see the other parts. So I just feel like picking between skill and education. I want to go back to that topic because I wanted to say something on it. I feel like we should focus more on skill because if you don't have plans, everybody wants to run away from this country. if you don't have plans to like travel out yet, which I would advise everybody to do. Yes. If you don't have plans to do that, I feel like skill is very, 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 very important. It is more important than education. Yes, I would say that gladly. To my full chest. It's more important than education. And back to what you said, parents telling us, forcing us to go to school. I feel like we should just look for somebody who can talk to us and talk to our parents too about it. I feel like if you see the right person, then you're good to go.
Okay. Let's move to my next question. But then before I go to my next question, the gist is getting auto. I have not pressed that subscription button. Whoa, you're missing. So moving to my next question. Why do you go into a relationship? I think they should have that sound. Why do you go into a relationship like as a teenager? Everyone wants to have a boyfriend, I want to have a girlfriend. Oh, why? Like what are you seeing? What is is scratching your hand?
Yeah, you push answer.
I feel like I want to be the last person to answer this. Okay, let's go.
I never sound to start with.
I never said, let's be running away.
Okay, one more. Okay. Why do we go into relationship? This question carry with people. Okay. Okay. I feel like the reason most teenagers go into relationship is due to their family problems. Yes, I would say that. Yes.
Most teenagers.
I don't say all. Why I said that is because they are looking for, most teenagers are not loved at home. So they are looking for the love outside the home because they cannot receive it in the home. So they just like look for one boy to like just, I don't know,
show them love.
Thank you. I just give it up and be like, I just want to have a boyfriend, someone that would like love me, that would baby me, since my parents are not doing that. So that's one. Another is peer pressure. Peer pressure. Oppression. They are on social media and they are seeing this guy taking care of his girl. They're seeing this guy taking his babe out. It's like, I'm like, am I a spoon? Am I a potato? So they want that. Yeah. They want to experience that. So the reason they actually go into relationships is because they're not going into relationship because they want to understand what a relationship is. They just want to experience it. They want to know what it feels like to be in that relationship. So that's what I want to say.
Okay.
I literally don't know how to start mine.
Start it anyhow.
Like, yes, I've been in a relationship before, even right now. I'm like,
she's not lying.
If I'm because of this, I'm not like, I've been in a that Omo is like,
shaggy.
Like, well, I'll use my experience. Well, I'll say attention. Well, we all say it as per se, like expression. But I'll say attention. Like, I want someone who I can talk to freely, be ready to listen to me. But then I can have a friend.
Okay, thank you.
I can have a friend
I wanted to say.
I can actually talk to, just like the way I would talk to my boyfriend, right? But still, this urge for I want to do this.
My man, guys.
Exactly. This urge for I want to do this with this person. I want to do this. Probably okay. Let's go to this section. But I want to kiss this person. I want to do this. I want to do this.
Are you adding your face?
No, it depends on who you are. You can do it to any other person.
Yeah, you can flirt.
But
and you become
as a person, you might want to just. But as a person, you want to do that exact person who's ready to listen to you, who's ready to give you how you want. Probably the financial aspect too. Who's ready to give it to me. Yeah.
So you want
most
to marry as a teenager?
No, you don't have to be.
No, like you know this person that I know that yes, he's going to give me his time, to give me his finance, like he's going to give
That's
me
the husband's job, guys.
But
to them it's not. To them they don't even know what it is.
Yes, we don't.
They just want it.
We all don't know what boyfriend and girlfriend is. We just do it. as per se, this guy is doing this thing. There, I saw my friend having a boyfriend. Me too, I want to have a boyfriend.
And I feel like
sorry,
and I feel like they are doing that because they want to have a story to tell. Yes, maybe they are discussing with their children now and they'll be like, see, I once had a boyfriend. But this guy should be shaky. So I feel like they don't want to have a story, they just want to like.
So you're intentionally showing yourself shaky so you can just
No, they are not. I'm not saying they are doing that. They did not know that it will happen. They know that they will receive shaky. They felt like, okay, since I'm already in this now, let me just see how it is. And at the end of the day, man, they chop breakfast.
Okay, I would say 95% of all teenagers go into a relationship for the wrong reason. The wrongest of the wrongs. They're going to it because she said attention. To do husband and wife things.
You said that.
Do husband and wife things, guy. If you're going to go into a relationship as a teenager.
Sorry, what's the wife thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mommy and Zaddy.
Mommy and daddy. Not to do what you want to enjoy what your mommy is enjoying.
If you're going to go into a relationship as a teenager, let it be for maybe you want to learn from this person. Or let it be for something defined. Don't just run.
So are you saying that it's wrong to go into a relationship?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it depends on your reason. If your reason is tangible enough, then we can excuse you.
Okay.
But for most of these people, it is wrong 100%.
Why did you not do most of this?
No, I'm just saying.
Because actually you're going
No.
Okay, so
I'm saying.
So if maybe one of the viewers right now, like they went into a relationship because of the wrong reason, are you telling them they should come out of it? I'm gonna start the person breakfast.
If you like something long, I really don't know.
Wait.
I'm just saying,
please,
that at every point,
let's not create violence. Okay.
at every point in whatever relationship you are in, put yourself first. So if you're not getting anything, person is beating you, somebody not married to you, already slapping you.
Hey.
Oh, lofa.
Run.
That's what
Run. Okay.
Wait, I want to add to that. I'm not saying you should like leave the person. I feel like everybody deserves another chance, and everybody change. Everybody can change. Yeah, everybody experiences change. Let me rephrase that. If you feel that okay, this person is not adding to my life, you can actually like sit that person down and talk to the person. Then if the person is willing to change or is willing to like be impactful in your life, then I feel like you can actually move on. But if you see that this person is not even ready at all, this person is just here for a different purpose that you are not even ready there for, you can just say to the person, I'm not doing it. But before you do that, have backends. Okay. Because this person, if you should like just tell the person, I'm not doing it again. It depends. If person can, if it's a violent person, have backings. I'm telling you to have backings, serious backings. Because the person can just show up in your house. That this person is your house and just like want to like hurt you or hit you. Some people are aggressive. We have aggressive in this life, so you just have backings, and just like know your direction.
I feel that this question basically already answered my next question. Do you think relationship is a distraction to success?
Well, it was for me though. I literally like
she's talking about. She talks based on experience.
Blunt.
I think answering the question like more, you answer the question more on what you have experienced. But I'm saying like it was for me. As in, I literally like once this person is angry with me like this, that it affected my education as per se. I won't be able to read. All I'm just is on ask this person, how am I going to consult this person? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? All those kind of stuff. It affects me, and this is where you start crying and you're not even ready to do any other thing.
It was like in the night.
Sleepless nights. Exactly.
Wait, sorry. No, I have to say sorry because the sorry needs to be heard. It needs to be told. Okay, I feel like we all have emotions. It's normal for us to cry and stuff.
I like that laugh.
From what she said to me, I've been in a relationship before. Yes, when I was like,
Why are you clapping? How is this?
yes, it's totally possible. I've been in a relationship before, and I feel like relationship generally doesn't like cause a distraction because you should know what you are doing. If you know that you want to enter a relationship and you know that you are having issues with your studies and you're having issues at home or your mental health or anything and you are entering a relationship, come on.
Like adding petrol.
Come on. Exactly.
That's the main reason why people get into relationships because they're having issues at home.
Yeah,
or mental health.
Like you said, self-discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to discover yourself first before.
Most they don't. Most people don't. Most teenagers don't.
I'm not speaking for myself because I know that if I'm not mentally stable and I want to being in a relationship is something is very huge because you have to give your time and attention and energy to that person.
Exactly.
The person you are in a relationship.
You're not finished taking care of yourself. Want to take care of
As in, come on, you need to be calming down in this life.
Calm down
From my own experience, so
You have opened your mind now. You have spoken.
I'm just saying, if you can't properly take care of yourself, why do you want to be committed to somebody else and take care of them?
Okay.
It's draining. It's draining. It's very draining. And if you're not, it takes a lot to be in a relationship. End of the matter.
My next question is sweet. No, not like my last question is sweet to me, but let me keep it. Let me calm down. Let me take a chill pill. Okay, my next question. How was your high school life? I feel everybody's done with high school here, right? How was it? Like, just one word. Or that if we were meant to watch your high school life like this, will you allow us to watch it?
Yes, you can watch it.
You said you did it.
Well, I wasn't such a bad girl, but I was.
What?
But not such a like you know.
I wasn't. Please be straight. It's like,
No, like, I mean, my high school life was fun. Yeah, like, it was interesting. I think that's where relationship came in. Yeah, I tried to enter a relationship when I got to SS1. Everybody was doing it, let me to join. Actually, it was yeah, mine was peer pressure. Like, everybody did it, and they're like, I think you like this girl, you like this guy, you guys should be in a relationship. And it's like, okay,
My first
let's try it. And us too, we're trying and see we don't work out. Before SS3. But for you, forget the relationship part. Yeah, I was literally a very good student though. I'm like, when it comes to the education part, we're always battling with who wants to get first.
of course. There's always a
I must not get first. That third, first, second, third, I must literally like fight with it. So literally that was what, and I fought my way to get health prefect. I wanted to be health prefect. Yes. Please, I've always been, I want to go into health. I want to go into I want to be a doctor.
But you achieved it at the end of the day. I'm so proud of you.
I was actually the health prefect and assistant head girl. My old school, senior secondary school life was, I was literally the only girl from JSS1 to JSS1 to JSS3. I entered SS1 thinking that maybe I will have competitions. I only had one girl, but she had an impact in my life. I'm happy. That's good. Yeah, like,
Shout out to her.
Angel.
My high school life is a roller coaster, guys. From being body shamed
Wow, that's a lot.
to being insulted on the assembly, to crying numerous times in front of numerous people. It was a lot, but
Actually, a lot.
I overcame.
Yeah, that's a miracle.
Yeah, but my high school life was just one big roller coaster. Sadness, happiness, but we thank God.
My high school life. My high school life. Okay, I don't want to be dramatic, but my high school life was nice. Otherwise, I actually like switched schools. I was going to the same school from when I was a baby till SS1. That SS1 was the period where I lost my dad. So I had to change school because I think my mom was working in the same school I was learning. So like I had to change school and I was like schooling around my new area. That period was hell for me. Like it was shitty for me. I was going through. I would say I got depressed. I would not lie. I was fighting depression at that stage because my dad was the person I was like communicating my whole life with. So he was not there again, and it was really serious. Although at least I was a good student in my other school and also my school. At least I got prefects for each levels. I got prefects for each levels. Primary school. And yes, something I'm proud of. I was the class prefect from just 1 till I left that school.
Wow.
Till I left that school. See, that's something that I see. Like nobody dared.
Cheers.
Nobody dared. Like that's something I'm very proud of. And that school I was well known. Yes, because I will not say I was not a bully. No. I was a thug when I was in school. Yes. So everybody like knew me. I was always like fighting with I was not fighting, like fighting for the girls. Acting as a boy for the girls.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
Although I'm not a feminist, please. Yes. But I was like always like trying to
make sure the girls were
yes, fine. And even guys too, those that were bullied in school, I'll be like alpha get that kind of vibe. And when I got here, when I changed my school, it was kind of shitty, but I had made a couple of friends that were understandable, and it was nice. And I was the health prefect. I beat you. They made me the health prefect. Aside the fact that I got to the school late, they still made me the health prefect. So something to be proud of.
Everyone has a story to tell. Okay, my next question. Well, goodness, we're coming to the end of this show, like this. I don't want to go. Okay, my last question. Let me know who's the next question because this is the last question. I like this question. It's sweet in my body. Let me move last. What is the craziest thing you've done for love? Like the craziest.
Hey, what's my
The question is not more allowing me to tell you.
Craziest thing. Hey.
Don't for love.
I feel like you should start first.
No, I know I said. Okay, let me try to start. What's the craziest thing I've done for love? I wouldn't say it was crazy. It was just apart from the indomie that I cooked.
Wow, you were being serious about it.
I'm serious, like yeah.
Wow.
So I cook indomie crayfish. I was gonna give this boy a try. I'm not proud of it, guys. I've changed. So yeah, craziest thing I've done for love. Okay. So when I was assistant social prefect, sorry, I was assistant head girl.
Okay.
No, I was head girl in SS2. So there was this guy I was with at the time. And okay, so it was close to the end of the school, and I knew I wouldn't see him until we resumed again. Yeah. So I decided to pitch in the idea of like going on a picnic in my school, and it worked out because So it worked out. We went on this picnic. That was the craziest thing. I put myself on the line.
Wow.
Just for this boy. Only for us to get to this picnic, guys, and this boy complete.
Yeah. Admire her password. Did you hear that? You don't hear. I did not hear.
Wow.
So yeah, he completely ignored me the whole time. He said this with a straight face, guys. So pay attention to another girl. I'm over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he ignored me and then the other craziest part was that I cried in front of a whole bunch of people again.
No wonder you said your
I want to share that story and she finally did.
No, that's not the only time I cried in front of a whole bunch of people.
For the guy.
That way. For the guy, yes. That was the only time. So
that's crazy.
I cried in front of a bus full of my juniors for a guy. Don't do this, guys.
Yeah.
Don't try this at home. Let's go anywhere.
You said the craziest, so I'll just go straight to the point. The craziest.
Because you always go straight.
Miss, you've done crazy things.
Literally. Well, I guess maybe my siblings at home. In the night. To go meet a boy that was traveling the next day, like the next month. I know I won't see him until next year, like December.
Sorry.
December holiday,
Christmas.
Yes, and he comes back probably 2 weeks after January, stuff like that. I left my siblings. They were sleeping. I think that's the only reason why I did.
Were they, how old were they, like?
The boy, I think the boy is 3 years. Or 4.
Oh.
Yes, 4.
Yeah.
So literally, I left him with another one. Like, maybe one is 11 or so. But at least,
11.
at least, I still feel I was still the best person to take care of him. And something happened to just like me. Just for me to get there, and we fought. On an issue that I didn't even know anything about.
Wow.
Imagine you just telling me that I was told that there's a particular guy you made food or stuff like that. Guy.
Okay, so he was also.
So I actually left my house just for you to come and scold me. What you could have just.
Men will stay in a white guy.
You need cane. Forget, she need cane.
Imagine me getting home and my sibling was awake crying. And mommy just came back immediately. How is this boy crying? I had to give her all the worship. Nah, don't worry. I'll give you something, don't worry. You're like,
Auntie Ma.
This is not a sad story, but it's a sad story. So, like, literally, hey, I don't suffer for this life, sha. Okay. So, the craziest thing I've done for love, God help me. So, yeah, it was this guy's birthday, and oh God help me. So, I was working that period, I was working. I used my whole salary for that month. Yes. To plan a picnic for him.
You guys are
I don't know, I feel like we're just having things in common. So like I spent my whole salary on that picnic. Whole salary. We went to JJT. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of JJT.
That park.
Yeah, the park.
That was the same park we went to.
These two.
So like we went to JJT and I got a cake for him. I did stops, like I prepared food. It's a big.
Did you cook it?
Yes, I did.
Vice material. And what did you do? Let me go and fight for you.
I smell sarcasm here, but okay. So like I literally like it came. We had a picnic. It was nice. But then 2 days later.
But you know, we'll give time. 2 days.
2 days later, I was having like health issues here, and only for this guy, like we just had just very tiny little bitty arguments about earpiece.
After you already spent your whole salary.
Earpiece. It wasn't for my own earpiece, it was his earpiece. So I just had very little arguments, and me, because I was having health issues here, I just came back from the hospital that time. And this guy just like took this issue up, and I was like, Alpha, I'm dying, and you are killing me the more. And this girl, I will not forget this statement. Do not use your health as an excuse. What?
Red flag.
What? So like you tell me that even when I'm dying, you because of even if it's even any matter, even if it's any issue at all, even if it's crayfish or indomie, I don't know, whichever one. So you would tell me that you would literally just let me die and go away with your nonsense arguments. I was so blessed. I was literally insulting me, telling me shitty stuff, and I was like, hey, is this person that I want to like? Is this person that I spent my whole salary on? I was so pissed, and I just like had to call it off. So that's like the craziest thing I've done for somebody.
But then it's paying me earpiece. After
The
it's
whole
no
salary,
airport.
guys.
It's not
As if it's not airport. This is the house wire. I could literally use to strangle him to death, but I'm a good person. Anyways, so that's it.
Oh my goodness, we've gone.
Sorry, I haven't.
Please talk.
The craziest thing I've done for this same love
Ew.
is defy all my mentors,
Huh?
defy all your mentors,
Jesus.
defy all my best friends, defy everybody because of love.
Because of love.
That's crazy.
So and everybody telling me about the relationship and they were advising me, yo. And I decided to ignore all of them and just forget. I was even telling them, I love this, love is blind. At the end of the day, shall break my heart, we shall break your heart.
No, he broke your heart.
No, I broke his heart.
No, let's agree with that. But
Yes, with my
Sorry.
they
chest.
broke each other's hearts. They are breaking hearts. But then who broke the heart first?
I initiated the breaking of the heart.
You initiated it with
Then he
your
backed me up.
So then he now smashed.
Yes, he now did his own extra. Like, he should have calmed down. But
So literally, he's the one that broke your heart.
no, he's not broke his heart.
He broke your heart.
I'm an idol.
No, that the truth is bitter now. He broke your heart.
Yeah. Okay, before we go to close the show, I would like to say bye. But anyways, with everything we've discussed about, everything we've talked about, I had a good time, I had a nice time. But then there's someone, we talked, we laughed, yes, but someone still hasn't found the answers to his questions or his own questions. With everything, let me just summarize it. How can this person be better? Relationship, parents, friends, academic, success, everything. Just add everything together. What can you tell this person? How can you advise this person?
Okay, like I said earlier on the show, love yourself. That's number one. It's very important to love yourself through everything that you'll be going through. Like, love yourself and put yourself first. That's number one. Number two, know yourself. Understand yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your downs, your lows, your highs. Understand yourself enough. Number three, if you're going to be going to any relationship, please make sure you have a vision. Make sure you have a very concrete reason for going into that relationship, and make sure it's going to be better. It's going to help you better yourself. Make sure to help you better yourself, and make sure the person is adding value to your life. Don't just go into a relationship with anybody. Make sure you find someone that is helping you as a person. And academically, invest in yourself, read books, have mentors in different spheres of your life. Have people that you look up to, that you learn from. Listen to people that are successful. Read books. That is my quota on how to be a successful teenager.
Yeah, I would say discover yourself. If you feel that relationship is being the one who's just like that, it's distracting you from everything like you have to achieve, get out of it.
Get out.
Yeah, focus more on yourself. Like, let yourself be almost everything in your life. Yes. Focus on your spiritual life. I think that alone it's going to help you a lot.
Yeah.
Go a long way. Once you have God, literally, it's going to show you the right path. Yeah, I can say that.
You left him with no point. Yes. They've said it all. I'll just add one more thing. Please and please have a skill. Have a skill. It's very important. Or skills. Thank you. Or skills. It's very, very important. And aside that, you said it's self-discovery, have mentors, and keep good friends. Yes.
Yeah.
Good friends. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, oh my goodness, thank you so much, guys. I learned a bit, I learned a lot. And I'm very sure you learned a lot too, guys. And then this is the wrap. I've come to the end of this show. And then if you are like the end already and you're not subscribed, you can, what are you waiting for? I don't understand.
What are you doing?
I would
that hard.
I forget to. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and you learned a lot. And then you can comment, please, if you still have questions. I want these people. I want to be seeing them on this. I want to be seeing their faces on this show. And they look amazing. You guys are amazing. You guys are. I don't even know what to say, but I love you guys so much, and I'm very sure you love it too. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I kept on saying thank you, but then thank you again. Thank you, guys. I love you. Bye.
Bye, guys. We're saying that be friends with people that can add at least one thing to your life. So even if it's just to be a listening ear and give you potent advice, that's the reason to have that friend in your life.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should be friends with them. I'm only saying you should be friends with people that will make impact in your life. That will give you that morale and that will boost you to like, okay, I'm having these issues with this particular subject. Can you like help me?
Always choose friends that align with your goal and with something. I'm so sorry what I want to say, but I as a person, I cannot attract somebody that doesn't align. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, the only people I attract are people that have a connection to me some type of way.
Hey guys, welcome to Situation Room. And remember, this is our first episode. And oh my goodness, I have a lot of guests today. Amazing guests, beautiful, and goodness, I don't even know what to say, but then they're so amazing. Well, I'm not gonna say everything, or like they'll talk for themselves anyways. But then make sure you hit the subscription button. Make sure you subscribe